What's going on, everybody? How we doing? This is a donation request. This is for Ragnar. This is the last of the 3 that we're doing for Ragnar. This is Frontline Assembly. Never heard of them. The song is called Plasticity. We're going to check this out. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. If you like the channel, you want to support the channel, all kinds of ways. You can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, and I do donation requests just like this one. So if there's something you want me to watch, listen to, talk about, hit me direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the notes section. Leave a link, leave a description. Let me know what you want the video to be on, and I will make the video. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Thank you, guys. Okay, so what's going on here? Frontline Assembly. Let me see if I can find anything on these guys. Canadian. Oh, 1986. Skinny Puppy. Okay, Vancouver. Industrial EBM. What is EBM? Electronic Body Music. Never heard of it. Industrial music and synth punk with elements of dance music. Frontline Assembly has developed its own sound incorporating elements of electronic body music and electro-industrial. Has rotated through the years. Okay, since their inception, the group have produced over a dozen studio albums. Okay, charted on Billboard. All right, so this is from 1996. Plasticity, I assume that's the name of the album. Fear Factory. So what else is this on? It doesn't show that it's on anything else. This is on a live. So from a compilation? It was just a single. Non-album single from the Hardwired sessions. Okay, that's what's going on with this. So it was done at the same time as this album from 1995, Hardwired, their 8th album, produced during the course of roughly 5 months. After the music, usual procedure for the band, we write the music, and then once we've got it finished, then I sit at home and start on the lyrics. I can't imagine writing any other way. I think with our music, it's usually the sounds that inspire us. Lyrics-wise, the album addresses topics such as materialism and environmental issues with an emphasis on the influence of technology. I think most of the lyrics are basically about man versus technology. Basically, we're destroying our planet with technology. At the same time, technology is the only thing that can save us. It's this constant struggle between these two forces that is making us go in whatever direction we're all going. Okay. Although the following single, Plasticity, did not appear on Hardwired, it evolved from the album's production process. It is part of the same sessions. According to Fulber, that this was intentional and was already done with the Virus single. We kept it off the album to release later. It gives people a reason to check it out, because if you release it as a single that is already on album, no one is really going to care. Video clip was shot in Vancouver for the track Plasticity, which also received airplay on Much Music. Described the video as very techno-oriented and hard driving with a lot of computer images and being virtual reality related. Track Plasticity is featured in the article series 101 Greatest Industrial Songs of All Time. Wow. Okay. Wow. Very cool. Devin Townsend is on it. Is on something. What is Devin Townsend on? I don't know. It doesn't say specifically what he's on or not. Anyways, all right, let's get to it. Plasticity. Industrial. Is this gonna be like metal? I mean, it says I don't know. We'll find out. Let's check it out. Bam.
0. Re-entry sequence is completed. Launch payload is now terminated.
All these percussive elements that are pitched, right? thing, I don't care about lyrics. I mean, this reminds me of stuff that I would listen to that's like this is like when I used to listen to like 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson. You know? Dark, right? Okay. Yeah, it's cool. The thing that I most link it to, just to me, is definitely um electronic body music. That's yeah, it's interesting. Is when I was in like seventh and eighth grade, I listened to shit out of uh Pretty Hate Machine, Nine Inch Nails. I love that album. Pretty Hate Machine, great album, great album. And then like Marilyn Manson of that era also. Just the the dark industrial type of aspects of it. That's what it reminds me of. Fear Factory. I listen a little bit to them. So yeah, I can get that type of comparison also. Yeah, I already played you guys Author and Punisher. So there's some of that also type of vibe in terms of like the vocals a bit. Band's early catalog has been largely described as electronic body music, industrial and electronic industrial. 1990 marked a shift to industrial rock. Millennium, 1994, then followed and became the band's first industrial metal. Yeah, that's where I'm like, that's where I'm wondering this is going. I mean, that all that stuff was huge. It was huge and containing several guitar samples for prominent metal bands. Hardwired, its inclusion of guitars has since become common. Band's most melodic and musically varied. Bands started incorporating dubstep. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Totally fits in. Got a lot of albums. They're still doing it. That's cool. Fear Factory, long-standing working relationship with Fulber, started off delivering remixes for Fear Factory at the beginning of the 90s, eventually becoming their longtime producer. Was considered de facto member. Makes sense to me. I mean, from what I heard of Fear Factory, I've not heard a ton of Fear Factory, like at all, in any way, shape, or form. But there was Demanufacture, Obsolete. It was like during this time period, this like mid late 90s time period that I had heard them. Yeah, Ozfest. Yeah, I was big into Ozfest back then. I don't think I heard them during that time though. What is their discography? Yeah, Demanufacture. Did that have a remix album? Demanufacture? Replica? Sounds familiar. Yeah, so let's see. Ozfest 97. I went to, wow, it started in 96. Wow, I went early. That's wild. So I went to Ozfest 98. Yeah, yeah. I remember all this. I remember there was like different like compilations. Yeah, Black Sabbath, Megadeth, Soulfly. Let's see. Ozfest 98. No, it's not can't yeah, PNC Bank Arts. Yeah. Yeah, it's not Cold Chamber. Did I see no? Yeah, I remember seeing why do I not remember seeing I remember seeing Cold Chamber there, but I thought they were on the main stage. I remember seeing System of a Down there and thinking, wow, these guys are nuts. This was like early System also, I think. Yeah, Tool, Megadeth, yeah. Ozzy. I remember by the time Ozzy came on, I was exhausted. And like falling asleep. Just like standing there falling asleep. Kilgore. Yeah, I saw these guys. Yeah, so that means I went this date. Limp Bizkit? Do I remember seeing Limp Bizkit? I don't. I really don't. Because I remember Kilgore. I remember I heard them and thought they were great and got the album. I don't know why I remember Cold Chamber on the main stage. I did not see Motorhead. I don't remember seeing Motorhead at all. Crazy. Oh, 2 guys died of cardiac arrest. Wasn't me. All right, there it is.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
my throat was frozen.
Wow. Am I going to be in there? Where am I?
I'm getting ripped in. I'm psyched.
Yeah, this is the album of theirs that I had, you know, that I was.
I need serious drinking later on. After this. No, Seven Dust is next.
I'll get it for you.
No, we'll go together. We'll go get Seven Dust.
This is main stage, right?
Yeah.
Insane. Wow, insane. I can't believe this. Yeah, this is that first album. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. All right. So that's, you know, what this reminds me of. I'd never heard of them before, Frontline Assembly. It was cool. It was cool. Like, if you're into this kind of thing, it's cool. I'm sure they got some pretty cool stuff. And it's cool that they're still doing it. I'm sure there's stuff in there that I would probably be into, but it's not what I really listen to right now, type of thing. So, yeah. Awesome. There it is. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Later.